Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold version. I am your host, the PokeGamer, and today we will be starting our next Let's Play. Before we kind of get into this, well, I'm going to kind of start doing this because there's a lot of shit that we have to kind of cover into the, a lot of talking and shit. So we're going to just, kind of talk in the background while we do this, because, yeah. So, in testing the ROM, it does have some kind of glitches, which means I may have to record an episode more than once or whatever, but that's not going to really affect you guys all that much. I don't know, I can't really think of anything else really that's going to be kind of a problem. Here's something that you guys should know though. I have Wi-Fi capability on my Desmume. I mean, I can Wi-Fi battle on Black and White 2 with it, and so, I mean, I'm more than capable of doing that, which means I can trade for things and whatnot on here, which means I can have literally any team I want. But, I'm going to try and keep it as close to the actual game as possible. If I need to do trade evolutions, I will do that off screen, stuff like that. So, I mean, but yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for now. If I can think of anything else, then, but, so, let's see here. Am I a boy or am I a girl? Obviously I am a boy. Now, his name obviously was Gold, but in the animated version his name was Ethan. So, yes, I mentioned this in If I Read, I was going to go by their actual names. His name is, in fact, Ethan. And even if it's not, it's a whatever name. I really don't care. Actually, I think... Okay. Well, there's something from that. We really don't need to read that, though. I'm an idiot. I should have done something before coming downstairs. Actually, I guess I can't. That kind of sucks. I forgot that the start menu really isn't a thing yet. We're about to get all that stuff, though. And once she's done walking around, we will open up our start menu. Because we want fast. And let's see what frames we have. We'll go with that. There we go. So, time to go and get our first Pokemon. Of course, it's not obviously going to be this Meryl. I don't know why that Meryl came out of nowhere like that, though. Seems kind of dumb, considering its trainer came from a completely different direction. Anyways, I guess we can do this real quick. Just check around. There really isn't much interesting shit to do in the first town of any game, but whatever. What's this chick say? Oh yeah, she's talking about the fact that Pichu evolves into Pikachu. For what that's worth. Yeah, let's walk right into, One of the main things I like about this game is that, there's a lot of sound effects and stuff that they've added into the background for certain things. And then we have Lyra up here with her Meryl. Sorry, I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I'm gonna have to move my Desmume in a later episode for that, because I really don't like how it does that, but whatever. And I think that's pretty much everyone that we needed to talk to, so... Yeah, well, we can always talk to this jackass. And we can talk to the mailbox, too. Like I said, that jackass. Okay, we got this guy, so we'll talk to him. Yeah, obviously you're not the professor. And now he gets a phone call. Yay, in the middle of describing things. now we get to choose our first Pokemon. So I'm going to actually do something really quick. You're going to hear a lot of lag. Well, maybe not a lot, but a decent amount. Because whenever you save the game, it kind of lags a lot. Because what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to just accept the starter here, but because I'll be saving here, I'll be able to, you know, and then I'll just end up getting to where I was last time. Like, I might actually go for a decent nature starter. So our choices are Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil. So I'm going to be going with Cyndaquil here. No, I don't want to. No real point. Yeah, no, you got a homemade Pokemon Center. Who cares? No, because we can. Let's see what we got. Bashful off and doses off. Well, at least I know it has potentially good IVs and HP. That's why I checked the PC early on, because I wanted to see if there was a potion in the PC or not. And look who we bump into again. Oh yeah, she's talking about how you can actually talk to your Pokemon. Example. That's cool. Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot. Why am I going out here? And her walking is really slow. Wait a second, you're supposed to go talk to your mama. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Whatever. Yeah, here you go. It's a cute Pokemon. Who cares? Okay, this is something you really shouldn't do, but you can't. Oh, I don't know if she offers it now or not. I think it's later. Yes, I remember how. Okay, it's not now, it's later. I think it's after you get the Pokédex that she asks, but whatever. And then we get interrupted again. At least so far the glitches haven't happened, so that's good. Yeah, and you go back into your... That's the one thing I hate about this game, is when they walk around like that, it's kind of a pain in the ass. One of the things I actually like about this game is you don't, like, your first fight actually isn't a rival fight. Well, I mean, I guess your first trainer fight is, but you could actually battle other shit. Not many other games actually have that anymore. I mean, look at, like, Red, Blue, and Yellow, you had to fight your rival immediately after receiving your starter. Then there was Black and White, and I don't remember, yeah, Black and White too as well. You had to fight a trainer before you could even encounter any kind of wild Pokemon, so... Yay, criticals, I love them. I'll probably talk to all these people on the way back, because I don't want to waste time on doing this. One step into the grass. You gotta love when that happens. Oh wow, Sentret. When I was actually testing this game to make sure that the ROM was working and whatnot, I actually never once encountered a Sentret. Sentret and Furry are one of my favorite Pokemon too. I forget if I mentioned this already, but there's that Mew 3 thing too. It's kind of interesting that they've actually kind of done something like that, but I really don't know how, like, there's a lot of people going, oh, it's a new form, it's a new form. It may not actually be a new form entirely, it might actually be a new Pokemon entirely, like, I mean, come on. We're about to get interrupted again. I don't think we're even going to get to Mr. Pokemon today. Because we have all this introduction shit to do. Yay, we know what a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart is. Oh boy, it's Route 30. You can kind of hear the water, which is really cool. I love how they did that kind of stuff in this game. This is another cool thing. In this game, you can prevent yourself from having to actually hold the B button by clicking that. So now I can just walk around without the B button. Whee! Now I took some damage, so I'm going to go in here and heal. Sorry, my throat's kind of, you know, messed up. Might be because of allergies or, you know, like spring allergies or something. I don't know. You gotta love all the interruptions in the very first episode. Whatever. Anyone else want to run into me? Oh wait, we're gonna end up having to deal with that later down the line anyways. Spoiler alert. 2 steps into the grass, we're making progress. That did a decent amount of damage. Like I said off screen, I'm probably going to just soft reset for a new Cyndaquil because I can. And just get back to where I was. Because I think that I need a timid or a modest nature one. It's all level 4 at least. It should give me some experience. Does 2 damage, I'm going to use Leer. Suddenly that one did 3 damage. Cool. Yay, it missed. And I level up. Nice. So I'll have to get back to level 7. So in the next episode we will meet Mr. Pokemon and get our, you know, try to get even further into the beginning of this Let's Play. So until next time, this is the PokeGamer, signing off.